My name is my name is George Ward.
My name is Marla, and I'm a creative grief practitioner and a death doula that volunteers with the Compassionate Care Hospice Society and also with the clients from the Rocky Support Services Society.
I come here for in day one, and I met Marla when I still started, and we did some talking, and we talked about things what I did from my past, and I lost some my family member. We did talk about things that I feel and my comfortable from the day when I met her.
Well, the program came to be to fill a gap, especially a gap in rural communities. Rural communities often don't have the resources or the availability of specialized or focused services, especially for this demographic in the community. My brother Andrew had Down syndrome and became ill with pancreatic cancer. I provided assistance while he was passing. And then about a year or two later, my father also passed away. And comparing the two passings, I noticed that there was a big difference in services offered for my father as compared to what was offered for my brother. And so it was to realize and recognize that the grief that the intellectually disabled community feels is really more of a compound grief. We know that there is loss. There's loss of parents, of friends, but there's also the loss of jobs. There's the loss of autonomy. There's the loss of independence when clients go into a care system. So these compounded losses add up and they become more and more and more difficult to deal with and more difficult to resolve. Do you want to talk about your mom?
I did love to share about my feelings about my mom. I'll say when I say about my life and my mom. She is great person, and when I was just gone, but it's very hard. But I want to be happy with joy. I have a lot of my staff to support me because I need support to make me feel better and happy and don't get worried about things going on.
Many sessions over a longer period of time helps to unpack every loss that's being felt so that we can address not just the loss of a parent, but the loss of self that happens.
I have to talk about my feelings and to get out my system about things is going on.
Oh, I like that. You get it out of your system, the things that are going on. And so this is really the point of this, is that grief is so big and loss is so big. How do we start helping this specific group with these multiple losses and make them feel whole again? Yeah, Josh, do you remember like some of the letters that we wrote?
Oh yes.
To fix some of the things that were giving you anxiety?
Yes.
And the arts and crafts. What was your favorite arts and crafts or game that we did?
I would say paint.
Painting. We did a lot of painting. Do you remember the mask that you painted?
Yes, I did.
Candyland is related to colors, and there's 4 colors. Each color represents an emotion. So red can be anger.
No, it's sad.
Blue is sad. Yep. And then we can have yellow. That's happy, maybe.
So if you have a letter, means happy.
And so when they land on the color, we talk about an event that either made them sad or made them happy or made them afraid. Yeah. And then, so what did you do with this emotion?
The sad is again missing people.
Right. So if you were feeling kind of sad or alone, what would you do?
I like having music when we're happy.
Yeah. Right? Music makes you happy.
Yeah.
So sometimes you listen to music, right? And what's your favorite song that you told me yesterday?
Amazing Grace by, Amazing Grace with VeggieTales.
Amazing Grace by VeggieTales.
Yes,
Yeah,
it's my favorite.
that's the favorite.
Yes.
And this is all part of building the resilience that we talk about, knowing that they're the ones in charge of building their strength to go forward and to deal with these multitudes of emotions that come through every day. I believe that everybody recognized the need for this, and that the Compassionate Care Hospice jumped right in and said, how are we going to do this? Let's do it. Let's make it happen. And then Rocky Support also said, yeah, we see that this is something that maybe our clients would like. And it came together beautifully. And there was lots of people who wanted to attend. And I think it just goes to show that when you recognize and you find a need, that people will jump in to help fill that need and fill that gap. And that's why I think this program is something that could be replicated in any rural community. It could be done almost through anyone, anywhere, at any time. Hopefully in the future we'll have more volunteers so more people could attend. So for these first 8 sessions, these 6 people will attend. And then when we run another 8-session program, hopefully we'll have another batch of people come and attend as well.
I'm happy when everybody's here.
Yeah, when everybody's here.
We are going to play a game of Candyland afterwards. If you'd like to join us for that, we can invite you back.
Do it.
He cheats
Do
though.
it, Kim. Come on, do it. Come on, Cap. Come on, man. Come on.